Well, hello. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this week's collective moon all signs message, where I kind of channel a message, one of my favorite types of messages I like to do, and then I'll pull a card for each zodiac sign to see what comes through for you. And then I do my super chats at the end. So this is really, super chats, mini personal readings. We have a little bit of a list. The directions are pinned to the comment sign. It's 10 a question, 15 for clarification or advice. And you can go ahead at any time and get up on the list. I will put the closed sign up when I have filled up to my limit, and that is how that works. So hello, everybody that's coming in, and let's get to it. Let me know if you're liking the background. If you're new to my channel, you probably don't know the difference, but if you have been around for quite some time, I just changed the background, and I'm still getting stuff for to put on the background wall. Not sure yet what I want to do, but I will figure it out. Hello. And don't forget to say happy birthday to Virgo under any video if you want to win a personal reading. I just did a really long all signs live. You can put your question on the email when you pay with PayPal. You can do it with PayPal as well. It'll come through on my, I would do it either way you feel comfortable with. It'll come through. Yeah, PayPal is the easiest. All right, so I did a really long all signs. If you missed that, it is on, it's up, there are feelings for you. So I did just do that for the week. So today's collected message, Spirit. I know that we just went through the moon in Scorpio, and I am a moon in Scorpio, and every single time it gets me. It gets me. And the last couple days, very emotional. It was confusing. Like an anxiousness too. Let's see. What does the collective need to know right now? Ooh. The cycle breaker. You'll get through it. A cycle is ending for all of us. Something is ending in our lives because we're moving towards harmony and balance and joy and contentment. And that's what our soul is craving, is peace and harmony. And something isn't working for us in our life. Something is coming to a closure. It's an end of a cycle. It's an end of a pattern, an end of a limited belief, an end of, a way of living that's not in alliance with us. It's not in our highest integrity. We know it doesn't feel right. We know. I had somebody close to me say that to me recently. She was feeling that no matter what, when she goes somewhere, it's just, she doesn't want to be there. It doesn't feel right for her. It doesn't feel in alignment. And so there's just this natural, I've outgrown something. I'm outgrowing a situation. And embrace it. And yes, it can be uncomfortable going through change sometimes because there's always a grieving process. Like if you're letting go of a situation or letting go of someone, letting go of feelings we become comfortable with them. We're used to being in a certain feeling. If you've been sad and struggling for many years and you're you got what you want, and you're in a place in your life where you shouldn't be sad or depressed anymore, and you're wondering why you're still feeling that way, it's because you've become comfortable with that way of living, that way of being. And this is some of these cycles that are breaking, especially with that full moon in Pisces coming up. I really believe it's going to be very enlightened. It's going to be very spiritual breaking of cycles and patterns that we've been in. It's going to be a contrast between you and what's wrong and what's right for you. You will immediately see things that are trying to hurt or attack you or not be in your best interest. You will know immediately when something is just, it's not your truth. And this cycle break-in is so that you can finally be at peace and harmony and not living in this energy of guilt, shame, regret, remorse, suffering, sadness, carrying other people's projections onto you, other people's narratives, trying to fill shoes for other people, trying to constantly show up for other people, fixing things for other people, fixing other people, trying to always fix the problem you think you caused for somebody, and you have no freaking clue because they won't tell you, because they have no clue. They don't want to face their own. So it's these kind of cycles that I feel like many of us are, but there's a sense of grieving when you're going through this process, when you don't resonate with a situation or somebody anymore, because then there's always the unknown that comes with the full moon. What now? What's next? So do I run back and hold on to this, even though I've already come to some conclusion or epiphany, and I know that this is not in alignment with me anymore? But yet I'm too terrified to move forward and see what's out there now that I have this new awakening. I have this new feeling. I have this new epiphany about how things could be and how things are. And so it comes down to discipline. And it comes down to, even being in Virgo season right now, just showing up for yourself every moment, and trusting that you like the strength card. You have the strength. You've been through so much. If you lasted that long in that cycle and that energy, think of the strength and the energy you put in to stay in that situation. That same energy energy neither dies or is created. It's all here. So the energy that you put into something or someone else or a situation or a thought will be replaced. It has to be replaced. And if you're evolving and you're on a mission to become more in alignment with yourself and more peaceful and enjoy the abundance that the universe has for us, you're going to invite in abundance. And so the fear is a mindset of thinking, I have to know what's coming. But if you're in alignment, what's coming towards you is going to be in frequency with your authenticity, your authentic self. So you're opening up to this beautiful new energy coming in. But the fear of not knowing is that moon card. But what if, and the anxiety. So we try to avoid a tower moment. We try to avoid and we try to latch on or go run to the things that are most comfortable for us, which usually are thoughts or feelings and people. And this is going to be where a cycle is ending. And I feel like for many of us, again, the death card, it's inevitable. And this card is saying you'll get through it. You've gotten through everything else in your life. There is always something better. There's always something more. There's always something coming towards you. When there is an ending, there is a new beginning. There's an ending and always a new beginning. All right. So harmony, balance, joy, and contentment. Many of you have been crying. Want the promise? The rainbow is here. All right. A promise has been made. You've asked for some sort of wish to be granted in your life. And not losing faith and not losing faith at this point. This is not the time to lose faith in something coming to fruition for you. Now, if it's something that you're wishing for that is not in true alignment with what you truly desire, and if it's that energy of trying to grasp onto something that you know is not in alignment with you, that is where the crumbling happens. That is where the tower moment happens. That's where faith in reality happens. When it's like, I've been wanting to wishing for something, and all along it hasn't come in because my higher self, my inner being, my knowing, my self-worth knows that this is not for me. But I will not give it up. I will not let go of it. This is where it's going to be a reality, an awakening, where it's like, the shit just happens, and we're gonna have to let go of it one way or another. I'm getting the road is going to be clear for you. You'll know what to do, and you're going to walk it your way. There's this energy of a portal opening up, And you're walking in, releasing all these limiting beliefs and these stories and these layers that you've been carrying, these burdens you've been carrying that are no longer yours. What you hear all of us talking, if you've been in the spiritual community for so long, and you keep hearing people say, peeling away layers, letting go of limiting beliefs, walking in our authentic self, you know, all this work that we're doing, this work, the work is releasing all this and coming back to home and coming back to our authentic self and walking into this new portal, you know, writing our new story and releasing any of the limiting beliefs or lies or things that we were told that we thought were true when we know they're not true. And so you will know what to do in this next part of your life. So if something is coming to an end in your life and it's scaring the shit out of you, this is where surrender and release during especially the Pisces full moon, and allow it to happen. Right? You'll know what to do when the time comes. All right. And let's see what else I have. I will definitely let you know before I finish. All right. So a cycle closing and the road is clear. So, you know, you're not going to be stuck like everything's just going to end and you're going to be sitting there like, it's telling me that you had a vision. You had a vision. You want something. But you got to look at the bigger picture though. This isn't, I just want this. I want this person. I want this dollar sign. You want something bigger. Your soul is on a journey. It's on a path. You want something to come into your life. And you've been wanting something for quite some time. And whatever this is that you're manifesting into your life is going to come into your life because you're in alignment with your truth. So as you come into alignment with your truth, there is no need. You will know exactly what to do because it will feel natural for you. You won't have to force it. You won't have to chase it. You won't have to wait for it. You won't have to fight for it. You won't have to explain yourself. You won't doubt yourself. You won't have to feel this shame, this pain, this guilt for something that you don't even know what the hell. Confusion. There's no gaslighting. Spirit's not going to gaslight you. Your higher self's not going to say, oh, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Or no, wait a minute. You did this to me. Never, you did this. You remember. No, it's not like that. The universe does not judge us like that. The universe is on our side. Our ego and our pain and our trauma and our own stories and our limiting beliefs are what gets in our way. What else do we get? And then I will look to see what's coming towards you for each zodiac sign. All right. I love this card. Be like your own spirit guide. Be your spirit guide. Trust everything you know and do. Be your own guide. Call your higher self in, call yourself in, and be your own guide. Trust your intuition when it comes to knowing. And the thing I read a long time ago is your intuition does not always feel good. So when you're doubting your intuition, it's because you don't want to deal with what doesn't feel good. Your intuition doesn't lie to you, but you want your intuition to always be a good, oh, I knew it. Oh, yes, I know it. This is it. Your intuition will tell you things you don't want to acknowledge, you don't want to hear. So you've got to trust when you get that no, when you get that knowing, whether you like it or not. If it doesn't feel good to you, then it's not in alignment with you. If it's causing pain, it's not in alignment with you. Things cause us pain in our lives. These are lessons we learn, and things happen to us that we have to heal from and grow from. But if we're questioning something before we enter something, and we're going, but then that's the Ten of Swords. And then something happens to us and we go, I knew it, but I gave it the benefit of the doubt. Your intuition isn't always going to be the answer you want to hear. It's going to be the answer you don't want to hear, and you're going to keep looking for somebody to tell you that you're wrong. No, you're wrong. You know, prove me wrong, when your intuition the entire time has been saying, you're right, listen to me, right? If the world around you seem, heal yourself, heal the world. If the world around you seems turbulent, stop. If things seem chaotic for you right now, if things seem upsetting for you right now, if people are showing up in your world confusing you right now, if you feel like you're just up against this conflict constantly, or you feel like everybody's just shouting at everything, everybody's just throwing their opinions, there's drama, everything seems like it's out of order in your life, you feel like you don't know which way you're going sometimes, you just don't know what the hell. This is not the type of energy that you want to make a rational decision in. You don't want to make a big life change. You don't want to start a delicate conversation. You don't want to confront the person that's hurt you when everything is crazy. You're just going to create what you're entering, with the energy that you're coming to it in, you're going to create more of that. So when everything is turbulent, this is pausing, stop, be your own hanged man. Be the person that says, I'm stepping out of this for right now. I feel like and this is where we take accountability. Heal yourself to heal the world. I'm too intense right now. I'm too emotional right now. I can't have this conversation with you right now. I'm taking things too personally. I'm tired. My cup's half empty. Right? I cannot do this right now. I cannot be in this situation with all this drama right now because it's going to take me on that pendulum. Learn about the pendulum swing. When you get caught up in the turbulence, you will get sucked in out of fear, you'll just, like attracts like, you'll get sucked into some sort of portal, and you'll end up going down on this pendulum swing of all these negative thoughts and negative people, and it'll take you out of alignment. So when you don't know which way to go or what to do in a situation, trying to figure it out in the moment is not the solution. Taking yourself completely out of it so that you can breathe and not get sucked into the gossip, to the negative thoughts, to the opinions of others. You know, you've got to be in alignment with yourself so you don't get swayed in a direction that you don't want to go. If you go into a situation with somebody and you are off kilter, that person is going to take your power, which means convince you, or a fight could start from it. And that wasn't your initial intention, but you weren't 100% grounded. So you were unable to ground yourself and put up your boundaries. And next thing you know, somehow or another, you've been in an argument and you're gaslit, or you don't know what the hell happened, or why the argument, you wanted to just talk to somebody, and why something spun out of control. There's a lot of turbulence going on, and people are dealing with their own turbulence. And when this is happening to you, the best thing to do is shut your door and say, out of order right now, until I'm ready emotionally and mentally to confront the thing that is hurting me or bothering me. Because our emotions are like, when we are in these situations, our emotions are going to run wild, and we're going to speak from our emotions, and we are going to say things and do things, or we're going to jump on some bandwagon that later on we're going to go, how the hell did I get here? How did I get on this train? And this is where it's take your power back. Keep yourself away from the turbulence and the chaos that's in your life right now. Unless, of course, there are people that love that kind of stuff. They dwell in it. They work with it. They love creating it too. And this could be where the cycle is ending. Many of you are trying to find harmony and balance and joy, and you're constantly scratching your head going, why can't this just work out? Why can't this person just be, well, why is this happening? Why can't we just communicate? Well, it's like, because you want some sort of balance and harmony and joy, but the person or people that you are connecting to do not. So this is where you heal yourself, you do yourself, you heal other people. You can't fix other people. You can't heal the situation. You're not going to be able to fix somebody, especially if they're going through turbulent stuff as well. All right, so let's take a look at Aries through Pisces and see what I get for Aries through Pisces. What does Spirit want you to know, Aries through Pisces? You can beg until you're blue to bring peace to a situation, to just want to reconcile with somebody. I just want to make peace. I just want, tell me what's wrong, right? Tell me what's wrong. A lot of us are like that. What's going wrong? But we continue, they will be guilted or they won't give you a reason. They won't give you a reason because there is no reason. And they can't validate their reasons. But they have a story that they'll stick to in their head, and they'll figure it out and find reasons. And the more fuel you give them, the more things you do, you'll finally give them reasons. So if somebody can't tell you what you're doing wrong, but you continue to try and get them to tell you, you'll keep doing stuff until they find a way to say, see, that's what you're doing. That's what you do. See what you did? Or you'll finally fuck up and they'll say, oh, look, there it is. See what you did? And you're like, you'll get caught up in some sort of manipulation of power and somebody else's narrative and dynamic. And these are the cycles that many of us are trying to break. All right, we're trying to break. We cannot heal other people. We can only heal ourselves. A healthy person, and hear me out, I believe, a healthy person will sit down and discuss and say, this is what you did, or I think you did, or this is my truth. And they will also be willing to hear your truth out. And then you guys sit and you'll discuss what's going on. That's when you can find harmony with two healthy people. But if you're not getting that consideration and you're the one willing to compromise, but you are compromising your energy by constantly trying to battle a situation where somebody is just not willing to, if they don't want to. Let's see Aries through Pisces. So a cycle is ending. You're going to get through it and you'll know what to do. So what path is opening up for you? What's coming your way? Look at the Tower card. Look at the Tower card happening here. That can be very scary. A lot of us could be going through it ourselves. You could be feeling like you've been going through it. You feel like your world's kind of crumbling right now. The collective world is kind of crumbling right now. We're not gonna, I don't even recognize half the stuff. I mean, being Generation X, I don't even recognize half the shit that's going on now. I'm like, where the hell is this world going? I'm like, I mean, I was in a really good generation too, where I got a bit of, the past and a bit of the technology. I mean, I got to see all these changes, had the 90s grunge, all this good stuff. And then it's like, now it's like, even sometimes I'm like, none of us know what, this is a whole new cycle for the world, for the collective, things changing. And that energy itself on the collective, even if you don't pay attention to the world, news, to the collective in itself, and you only focus on yourself, All that's going on, all that energy is still around you. All these things are still going to affect you in some way or another. And this energy of fear is circulating, and it's going to create this anxiety or this fear of the unknown that's happening. And there's so many systems breaking down, so many things shaking up, and this Tower card is showing exactly what's coming in. It's like a cycle of the collective. A cycle is breaking, in a cycle of, you know, the splitting of the new earth and the old earth. And many of you, that to me has always, I've felt it for the past 4 or 5 years. And I was always on that train of, you know, trying to figure out what the hell, what's going on, what we talk about. I could feel the ascension as we were going, because as I was splitting off too, and I'm choosing the new earth way. As I'm splitting off, I'm seeing all the threads and all the stories and all the shame, the guilt, the people in my life that have to leave my life in order for me to find my authenticity, in order for me to be whole, in order for me to be the person I want to be, and not be with the people that don't want you to thrive. So the new earth, the old earth is going to be people pulling you back in and trying to keep you down so that, you know, you won't evolve. And so you're going to see this natural separation between you and certain people in your life. You're just not going to be on the same frequency, especially if you have been doing this and feeling these ascensions. You've been feeling this, you know, growth within yourself, this acknowledgement of who you are, knowing your worth. You're not going to resonate with people who don't want you to change. People want you to wear the same hat. They want you to be the same person. And so this Tower card showing up again for all the Zodiac is showing this break, this change is inevitable. And it's breaking down of old patterns so that the new can be rebuilt. Aries, you've got the Page of Pentacles coming in, all right? So you're like this new student going off into a new college, new territory, all right? This is about acquiring new skills. You clearly, you know, you've been in the spotlight recently. You clearly have been manifesting maybe even something since the eclipse was in your season in January, right? February. Your season, March, and my son's in, I couldn't even get your season correct, right? But in the beginning, the eclipse seasons that we had, all right, you're seeing this doorway open up for you. The Page of Pentacles is showing you an opportunity to come your way, something that's going to be solid. It may require you learning some new skills. It may require you going back to school. It may require you moving. It may get a new job, you know, starting fresh somewhere, being that freshman, you know. It's uncharted territories for you, Aries. So it just means you're just going to have to gather the knowledge you need and trust. This is the card of manifesting. You can make your dreams happen, but this isn't a practical way. So it's about doing all the practical things that you need to do to get going and move forward. You have a beautiful opportunity coming your way. This is also, you know, could be a gift of money, some a new side gig or something, some way for you to bring in extra resources into your life. Can also be an earthy energy coming your way too as well. Could be a friendship, a new friendship forming as well. We have Taurus, 5 of Swords. All right, so there's some noise here happening here for you. And this is the time for you to finally release any kind of guilt or shame or no-win situations. Sometimes we have to throw in the flag and face the truth. All right, sometimes we just have to, it's not worth fighting. All right, there could be people in your life that will say things, do things, argue at what cost? All right, they'll do whatever, say whatever. All right, there's just this energy of the 5 of Swords, it's confusion. All right, it's tired of the noise. It's tired of lying to myself or blaming myself or guilting myself over anything. This is a change for you. Splitting away from people that may confuse you, play games with you, gaslight you, anything like that. This is you breaking out of and finding some common, you know, ground with either the people that you want in your life, but also throwing in the flag to the people that you know are just, they're killing you. mentally, draining you. All right. No more time for game playing and dealing with people that are causing too much stress. It's releasing stress. All right. That's also overthinking and carrying too much stress. It's time to release some of that stress from your life, right? And find some balance mentally. We have Gemini, the Fool card. It's time for Gemini to step out into the new world too. All right. I am getting this energy here of Gemini. You know, you're the Fool. This is your new journey. All right. It's time to embark on a new journey. Maybe, you know, you're done with the cycle. You're done with the situation. Same thing with Taurus. It's like you've been done with something. Something's been stressing you out too much. It's time to walk on by. All right. You know, these boots are made for walking. All right. And that's what I'm getting for my Gemini and my Tauruses. All right. It's time to not fear the unknown. It's like there's a stress about it. There's a constant stress about it, but this is past shit. It's time to say, if you're not walking beside me, you know, walking with me, then you're either ahead of me or behind me. You're not with me. All right. So see ya. It's time for me to embark on this journey and see what life brings me. Cancer, we have the King of Pentacles, right? So this is about you staying focused and maybe reworking what your goals are. All right. So what's the bigger picture look like for you? And this is your focus on your material world, your abundance, your growth. Maybe some of you, that's an area of your life that you really need to focus on. Some of you may be putting your energies and focusing and letting other people drain you. Your energies are being taken by vampire suckers, right? Energy vampires, right? Being taken by circumstances that are not fulfilling you, all right? This King of Pentacles is saying, no, take a step back. Look at your life as a plan, a business plan. What the hell do I need in this life? And none of this shit is serving me, all right? You're either with me or not. See ya. But this is about you. You're getting closer. It's about taking the steps and enjoying the journey. You have Saturnian energy here, which can say, you know, this kind of energy says it takes time. All right. You got to work hard for it. I'm not going to lie. King of Pentacles works damn hard to get to where they're at, but they will get that prize at the end. Right. You are taking steps to your abundance. Right. You're on the right path, but there's tasks and there's lessons along the way. And where do you need to, you know, put your energy or rewrite or reorganize your goals? Leo, you got the 5 of Wands. So we've got some inner conflict coming up for you too. So you and Taurus seem to be dealing with some internal stuff. All right. That's why, you know, that your cards came out a little bit different. It seems like there's competition with the 5 of Wands. There seems like there's constant conflict, competition, power struggles. Is it unhealthy? Is it healthy for you? Are you comparing? Are you fighting, being triggered by other people? Is there stuff that you've got to heal within? All right, triggers and this kind of energy, this inner conflict. It's nobody's fault. And at some point in our life, we cannot point fingers at other people, or we cannot force things, or, you know, keep comparing ourselves against other things. We have to come back home and deal with our shit within us. Deal with our shit. Right? We, you know, competition and get in, and we can get all the things we want in this world, but nothing is going to bring nothing on the external world. Money might buy happiness for a while. A relationship might make you feel good for a while, but I'll tell you right now, it'll run its course. You'll end up, you see all the rich people in the world, the richest people in the world. Yeah, they don't worry about certain things that we worry about, but they got their own worries. And the money, it doesn't bring them happiness. Some of them end up taking their lives because it doesn't. You have to find the happiness and figure out what's going on within. All right. The 5 of Wands is saying there's a lot of pressure, a lot of tension within, and it's about resolving, heal yourself to heal the world. All right. Throw in the flag. There might be some people in your life that you're trying to force a situation with that does not need to be there. It's too much energy on you. It's burning you out. There is a sense of healthy competition. There is a sense of fighting for something and going after what you want. But if it's dimming your light, if it's burning you out, if it's not making you feel good, then you're on the other side of that. All right. So this is a card of change. What needs to change in your life? What's causing too much pressure in your life? And what needs to be healed? We have Libra. Virgo, the death card. All right, so Virgo, there's some endings. You got endings. There's a new cycle. You're in your season, major transformation. You're in your power. This death card, as much as I'm Scorpio and I go through many deaths and rebirths, they suck. I'm not gonna sit here and say there's always a grieving process. There's always an ending, but it always brings a rebirth. You always come out shining. So whatever's ending and whatever you feel like you're going through, go back to the original message. You will break through this and you're going to come out rising up like the phoenix on the other side. This is major transformation happening for my Virgos right now. We have Libra, 2 of Cups. All right, so Libra got a beautiful energy. What makes you feel good? All right, this is about the frequency of love. The 2 of Cups, this is about being with people who are in alignment with you. Right? Finding and trusting. It goes, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. All right? It's one of those things. If it's just not a hell yes when it comes to a deep connection, if it's not mutual and it's not going back and forth, then don't waste your time with it. You have the 2 of Cups energy here. So this is you closing some sort of cycle when it comes to not getting back the love that you deserve in relationships, and finally now being on a page where you're open to receive new friendships and new love and deepening connections with people. This brings a soulmate. This brings a beautiful relationship into your life. And you've had to go through a lot this year too. And so these cycle closures are bringing you closer to a soulmate. Scorpio, the 4 swords, right? Healing, meditation, rest, chill, relax. I'm trying. All right, I've been doing a lot of work myself over the years, and this is a time where I think our season's going to be coming up soon. These eclipses might be very transformative for us. We can be a deep sign, emotional sign, intense sign, and sometimes we go to the extremes. All right, and so the 4 swords is to remind you to give yourself a break and to just relax and rest a little bit when you start to go to the extremes, when you start to pull yourself out of alignment. All right, our extremes are great, and this came up in the reading for Scorpio this week. Our extremes are great because we have Marsy energy, when we're going after something and we're so focused and intense and ambitious, and we know how to be extreme, right? But they can go in the opposite direction to the extreme, and they can wear us out and burn us out. And this is where I feel like it's time for Scorpios to kind of relax a little bit and come back home, meditate a little bit, and allow these changes to go through. Things are not as bad as they seem. All right. Again, when you're getting so intense, open up. Don't go into a little hole and hide. All right. So the 4 swords to me is talking about healing for you. Maybe doing some sort of reset or regrouping is still in you're still in the process of doing some sort of purge, a renewal and purge right now. All right. So we have Sagittarius, 4 of Wands. Sag, right? So again, the 4 of Wands. So we see major life event happening for you. All right. This could be one of the happiest days of your life. This could be a reunion. This could be, finally a milestone in your life, a connection, a commitment, a new home, building something, right? But we are seeing this energy of joy and love and happiness around you. All right, so this could be what's changing. You're closing a cycle. Same thing with Scorpio, closing a cycle so you can have some peace and harmony in your life. Closing a cycle so that you can have good friends around you, joy, happiness, people who want to be with you. There's celebrations coming your way, all right, of some sort. Capricorn, King of Swords, all right, stepping up and seeing the bigger picture, clearing your head and standing by what's true for you. Stepping up into your integrity, all right, knowing your worth, all right, not taking, this is like if it's not a yes, it's a no, doing what's right. And if you feel injustice, it's like you got to draw boundaries. You got to stay by your law, stick by your law. That's it. all right? You're the big daddy, Capricorn, all right? But we are seeing here, you have a higher knowing. You know exactly what's right, what's wrong. You know what to do, all right? And so just continue to focus on the bigger picture. Keep your head clear and step up into your truth. All right, this could be you stepping up into a higher position. All right, also even having an expansion when it comes to your knowing about what to do, where you're going. But any kind of king that shows up in a reading shows me that you are on a path, you're stepping up, you're meant to lead, you're meant to speak, you're meant to express yourself and be a leader for others to follow. All right, so this is an energy of what's coming towards you. Might be your time. All right, we have Aquarius, Knight of Swords. Things changing quick for my Aquarians, all right? So this is some exciting news coming your way, all right? Could come out of nowhere, right? The Knight of Swords there could be some things coming your way and you're going to have to act quickly. It's time to cut things off quick, move quick, make decisions quick, not pondering on shit anymore, not floating around, figuring out, thinking, wondering. This here is a purpose. What's your purpose? And staying true to your purpose. All right. Not letting any kind of minutia get in your way. All right. Make quick decisions. It's time. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to get on the right page. I've got to make shit happen. The Knight of Swords is very intelligent, very smart. They don't second guess themselves. They go for it. So when you say yes, you say no, you make a decision. Do not second guess yourself and just go with it. And don't meddle around with people that are making you second guess yourself. Pisces, we have the Five of Pentacles, all right? So we are seeing the fives show up for Taurus, Leo, and Pisces. It seems like those three signs right now, there's some big change happening here, and it's a lot around your inner world. Pisces, this seems to be this energy of things not working out for you, or you're stuck in this mindset of, I've got things are too hard, or I've got to work, or I'm always being rejected, or I'm not getting what I want. All right. This is a moment of change for you. There's cycles ending. The hardest part is ending for you, but it's about also changing your mindset too about, the world, the universe is working out for me. I'm not being left out. There's a doorway opened up for you. There is support for you. There is help for you. There is people around you. You have everything you need, but you've got to believe it. All right. So there is something changing here when it comes to your self-worth, your money, your values, knowing your value, and with stepping up into that, and so that you can step up and give back. All right. But right now it seems like you're going through some sort of change of not feeling so sure about yourself, feeling insecure about certain things, right? And this is about you finally stepping into your power and being more secure in yourself and make change happen. Right. The hardest part is over for my Pisces, but it's just the next move is yours. All right. That's what I've got for you. Tower moment. We're all going into another tower moment. Great. That was great. All right. Return to sender. Hello, RTS. Hello. You are welcome. All right. So let me update the list really quick. And then let's see. All right. Let's see. I have. All right. I did get Sharon. Sharon's here. All right. Frank. Frank. So weird. All right. So let's get going. I have, yes, that's you. That seems to be you. Yes, Sharon. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to stay on for a little bit unless anybody else comes in, but we'll make it a quick one. And let's go. Angel eyes. All right. So is there anybody coming towards you for love this week? All right. Anybody coming towards you for love this week? I got the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands underneath. Let's see. I got the Magician. I got the Devil. And I got the Queen of Cups. All right. Well, there may be communication. You have the Magician card is showing communication. I've got the Two of Pentacles, so as the overall energy. I got fire energy, I got water energy. But I'm seeing maybe communication with friends or hanging out with friends, or there may be communication with people. You know, it could be the Devil card showing up. So the Devil card can be showing worry, fear, doubt. And you could be overly sensitive this week too. So I'm getting kind of an energy of, you know, you may be communicating with people, but the plans may not be coming through. So the Two of Pentacles still shows you kind of going back and forth with somebody and not quite sure about plans. So I don't see anybody coming towards you to make plans, but I see communication coming towards you. So you will be going back and forth. You may be trying to make plans with somebody this week. But I am getting your energy here, the devil here, kind of being overwhelmed or fearful, and overly sensitive. So there's nobody specific coming towards you, right? The Hanged Man here too. So I do feel like this week could be in kind of limbo. I'm going to go with the Magician card being anything's possible. There's possibility for communication, but there could be possibility of talks of plans, but whether or not you guys actually make plans, because the Two of Pentacles can say we have to kind of manage our time or be flexible. Yeah. But because you got the Hanged Man and you got the Devil and you've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands showing up for you. So I see fire and water, but they're female energies. So, and you've got two people. You've got the Two of Pentacles and you have the water and fire sign. So unless it's just, well, and that could be it too, because the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles is showing somebody who's really busy. And so it may be weighing on you emotionally, but I do still, like I said, they're still showing communication. It's just not showing you making plans right away. That's showing you making plans with anybody. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. A fire, water sign. I didn't get anybody specific today, and Angel. But, you know, the good news is communication. Yeah, there's no plans to get together. You said who's coming towards you, and it's not showing anybody coming towards you, but they're showing going back and forth with communication. I wish I could help more. I wish a bunch of kings showed up. They seem to be around. Well, there's a Pisces that was there. There was a Capricorn that was there. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna make this a short one today. I think I went too long on the last one. It was just, I'm losing my voice. All right. Still in France. Emma's still in France. Having an amazing time. All right. Let's see. Energy around you. Let's see. Ooh, the sun just came in a little bit. All right. Let's see. I got the 3 of Swords. I got the 6 of Pentacles. And I got the 8 of Pentacles. So they're still focused on you. It does seem that the 2 of Cups here, the overall energy, they may know they're disappointed. They may be have feelings of disappointment. Why the 3 of Swords in their thoughts? The 4 of Cups in reverse. I don't know. So there's an energy of, the one that got away. That's that energy. The 6 of Pentacles feelings, they still care about you. Have a lot of, they still very much care about you, care about your friendship. There could be an offer with that 6 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is showing they're still focused on you. They still have focus on you. They still check on you. And the 2 of Cups, there still could be, look at the Queen of Pentacles, really contemplating maybe communication with you. So I like your cards. Seems like something's changing. And you got the 3 of Pentacles underneath that. So things are still coming together. You got a lot of Pentacles. And so I do see you're still on the wave of coming together and working things, somehow coming together, connecting with the 3 of Pentacles, connecting and working, coming together, working on something, working together, fixing something. And the Ace of Cups is underneath that. So send us pictures of you in France. This woman is traveling the world. She's everywhere. All right. Let's see. I'm going to... All right. Coco. All right. Gem with Aquarius. Moon. He reads messages, never answers. I think he's unwell, depressed. He reads your messages, but never answers. Well, Let's see. But you don't want to abandon him, but he's kind of abandoning you by leaving you hanging like that. What are you abandoning? You know, it's like we can't fix somebody else. We can't fix that energy. We just can check up every now and then, but 4 cups, 6 of pentacles. Not the same. I just didn't shuffle enough. Hold on a second. They're the same damn cards. Let's see. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but if somebody's unwell, like we can't force their process. We can't change their process. We can't. It's a hard thing to do because I know you care. I know you hate this. What should you do? I got the Moon cut, 7 of Cups, the 9 of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing give up on it for now. The 8 of Cups in reverse. Right? It's holding you back. Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying that, because I've been there too. I know it's hard. But I am seeing that they'll come back around, but right now it's burning you out, and it's showing give up on it for right now. The 8 of Cups in reverse is showing they're not going to go anywhere. They'll still be there, but I would hold back for the time being. The Hanged Man. Give yourself a pause. Let it go for a little bit. Let them go through their change. We've got the Moon card and the 7 of Cups and the Knight of Wands here. So it's like anything, I mean, things are changing right now, but they are dealing with maybe depression moods and some things are changing here. But there is potential for you to communicate with them again with the 8 of Cups coming back around. But right now, the 9 of Wands in reverse basically says, don't put any more effort into it. You've got to give yourself a pause. You got to step back and just, know when to surrender. And then in the future, you can just check up again and just say, hey, what's up? But I can't tell you what, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know the situation you're in. I mean, if he's that ill or sick or depressed, I mean, can you go to his house and knock on his door? All right, this is my opinion for everybody. All right. If it's dependent, not the same country. That's just a situation that's tricky. You've got to take care of your own mental health. That's going to drive you absolutely crazy. I don't know your connection. I don't know how long you've been together. I don't know if you've been together. I don't know what the scenario is. I don't know. But if like this has only been going on a week, or this has only been going on a couple weeks, and you guys see each other, and then I don't, but the cards are just saying, take a pause. If they're reading them and not answering them, that's kind of showing you whether they're unwell or not, it's disrespectful. Unless they've already told you, you know, that they don't want to talk. You're going to mess with your own mind, especially because you can't get any clarity. Give it a little bit of time. I would not put any more effort into it right now. All right, let's see. That is hard. All right, let's see. All right, Shanae, I got you on the list. Let's see what Capricorn's intentions for a connection moving forward. All right, let's see. You're welcome. All right, the High Priestess. I've got the Three of Swords showing up. And I've got the Empress card showing up. Feels like they don't want to disappoint you. And the Three of Wands. They're at a crossroads. They're very attracted to you and they can see growth with the Empress card, but something's holding them back. I don't know if you guys are at a distance. But it seems like they go back and forth, but the passion's there. They're not going anywhere, but they just can't seem to make a decision. I don't know if you're separated, or I don't know if you both have some sort of trust issues with each other, or they're dealing with trust issues, or they just went through a breakup, or something's happening. But it does seem like they do want to see some sort of growth. But the Three of Wands was in reverse, which can show me, you know, kind of stuck in stagnant energy, like they just keep going back and forth. All right, so there is potential there. But there's something around trust here, and I can see growth, and this is all about you having trust in the connection. I can see commitment and growth moving forward, but right now you are definitely at a crossroads. So there is, the seeds have been planted, and I do see that it's not completely over. It's not over. All right, the love, there's unconditional love there. And I do see the Three of Wands in reverse in a love reading can tell me it hasn't gone anywhere yet. It's not going anywhere right now because somebody keeps going back and forth, but they're not going anywhere either. They're not leaving. They haven't left. All right. And you have the High Priestess. So we do see somebody who's just kind of stepped back. And we have, there's your Capricorn there. And just, you know, kind of thinking. And the Seven of Wands. So it seems like they've created some boundaries. And they're kind of just giving themselves a little bit of space right now. There could be some broken trust there between the two of you. So I am sending love. I hope everything works out for you. All right, Ari. You go ahead and let go of me. Okay, so why is there still hesitation? You are welcome, Joe. Why is there still hesitation? Why is there still hesitation? The Justice in reverse and the Queen of Swords still maybe feels like something was said, there was some sort of injustice that happened. The Queen of Swords, they're still mad or bitter or resentful. or upset about something. There was some sort of distrust or some sort of untruth. But I got the Six of Pentacles underneath that. It still shows that it'll come back into balance. It's still bothering him. And you got the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles underneath that. And you got the Two of Cups underneath that. And you got the Strength card. So the Strength card is just saying, you know, to stay strong. It's still healing. You may want things to happen real fast. It's going to take some time. You got the Two of Wands here. I see the Hermit card. They're still kind of in hermit mode, keeping their distance a little bit. I still see some bitterness over some sort of injustice. I don't know why the Justice in reverse could be, you know, there was just dishonesty or there was something, but all your other cards are showing that it's just, it's temporary. It's temporary. I don't either. But he may, you know, it could be something judgment, you know, there could have been, you placed judgment on him or there was some judgment. I don't know. That's going to be for you to figure out. The Queen of Swords and the Justice in reverse is the two cards I pulled for the reason. So this is the two cards that I pulled for that question. But all the other cards still show that you're right on the right path. It's just something's making him mad. You're welcome. I hope this happens for you real soon, like now. I can't, when you see a Queen of Swords like that, I don't know what else. I'm just like, let's see. All right. Valerie. I know, but sometimes, you know, I've been broken up before for like 6 months, and there was one person I dated that we broke up a couple times, and I don't know, he's a Leo too. And we're both stubborn, so it was just like, all right, bye. And then we just get back together, you know? I don't know. It just happens. Like, it just happens. I know, but it was months. All right. If you paid for a question, hi, Deborah. I got you on the list. Beautiful Evolution. I got you. All right. I'd like to know what is coming in for me for love the rest of this month. I'm starting to lose my voice, so that's why I put the sign up. Just slow it down a little bit. I'm going to try and get these done. And it's been hard lately. Like, people come. So many people come. I love it that you guys come. I love it. I'm not complaining at all. At all. Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. So if there's somebody, I'm just going to throw this out there, Valerie. If there's somebody that you have a block up, or there's a block, or there's been some sort of lie or some sort of deception between you and somebody else, somebody's coming in to try and make an offer to you or bring a balance, make it right. All right. Somebody still cares about you. And so I do see somebody trying to come in. But now no, I know Beautiful Evolution did. I got her. I know if that's not the case, it's showing that you have an offer coming in, but you've got your guards up and you don't trust. And so you might be giving off an energy of not trusting somebody. Somebody's trying to come your way. Because I do have a Page of Cups and I'm seeing somebody, but I got the Queen of Pentacles here. So are you open? Are you open and vulnerable? Are you letting love in? All right. Are you letting love come in? All right. Or the Queen of Swords in reverse. Or are you bitter or resentful? Or, do you not trust? All right. So there could be somebody you either don't trust, they're coming back around, and you have some bitter or resentment towards this person. But they are coming back in to make an offer here and communicate with you. Hi, Jake. I love you too. All right. Galactic. Let's see. All right. Let's see the potential of Galactic. Thank you, Deborah. I just feel like right now I'm losing my voice for some reason. I don't know what's going on. All right. What's going on between you and this new guy? I got the Page of Wands. So we are seeing you're in the flirting stage, right? I got the 10 of Wands. I got the Queen of Pentacles. And I got the 7 of Wands. All right, so these three cards are showing me are showing me that you may be overwhelmed, or there's a lot of pressure, or you're feeling like, not trusting the situation. The 7 of Wands can be, you might be very guarded. You might be putting up your guards because of some of the things that you've been through. This is telling me the Page of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, keep things lighthearted, fun, and flirty, keep things playful. And it seems like things could turn out, it's like they're invested in you. And I got the King of Wands. So I am seeing that this could turn into something more, but you're in more of the fun, flirty stage. But it does seem like you're very protective of yourself right now. Very protective of yourself. Maybe you're afraid to just let go and have a good time or trust this connection, because I am seeing I am seeing the age difference. Let go of that fear with the Devil in reverse. Let go of your fears and worries, let down your guards, and just have fun. Just see where things go. Don't place any expectations or start fantasizing and dreaming about, all these possibilities. The 7 of Cups energy, and placed in way too many expectations. That's what initially will get people. That's the energy in manifesting that repels people when we don't realize it. Is when you start over fantasizing or over creating the situation to be something more than it is, faster than it needs to be. And then we start to want to rush things and make things happen faster. And this isn't really, I wouldn't say this is a time period where rushing things or trying to make things, just enjoy the journey, enjoy the moment right now, not to rush things and see it play out. It looks like it's moving in a good way, or the potential to move in a good way, a solid way. Yes. Yeah. Because your trauma from the past relationships that we've been talking about, just the ones I know of, you're going to want things to happen faster so you won't have to deal with the fear. All right. It's your fears that you're going to want something to happen faster, and you're going to want them to commit faster than the process is meant to be because of everything you've been through. And your lessons are to trust again and to just learn and just let things be and let things happen. Right? Don't rush into this one. Just be playful and just enjoy it for what it is. And see where it takes you. All right, let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome, Galactic. What are you saying, Issa? What kind of trouble? Is that your new car? All right, so Sharon. All right. Why is it that like the people we decide, or like sometimes we're going through these, we meet somebody and then it gets complicated and then we can't seem to move on from somebody that's complicated. What is it about these people? Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm a fairy. Ah, thank you, beautiful evolution. I appreciate you. I love that. The gift of clarity. I try. You know, I'm feeling into that. And like I've had that happen to me too. So that's how I know these situations that you get in. You just meet that person and they piss you off, they're complicated, they won't give in, but they seem to be exactly I don't know. I don't think so. I just think it's that there's something there, and I don't know if like I can't figure out when it happened to me. I think I fucked it up from the beginning because I didn't trust it. I didn't want. I made it happen to where I ran from it and I created the chaos. But then I was attached to the situation. So what was that all about? Right? So we tend to do this and then we can't move on from something. And it's like, but is it the change? I don't know. What the hell? But then it's the most annoying, aggravating relationship. But then you seem to feel like you can't meet anybody else. But is it is it, uh, you know, yeah, we see their potential. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what I do too. I think I saw, um, all right. I got the High Priestess. This Virgo energy too. I got the Magician card. And I got the King of Cups. So I don't think you're blocked, but I think they're acting like you are. It's deceiving. It's deception. You're not blocked. They still keep. They're still there. Their presence is still there. You will hear. There will be communication with them again. You got the Magician card showing up here, but the High Priestess does show that they've pulled away. Like they're definitely hanging back. All right. And so you've got the King of Cups here. There's still a connection there. And I got the Two of Pentacles. So it may take some time. The Two of Pentacles, unfortunately, the Two of Pentacles can say you just got to kind of go with the flow. But there is potential to communicate again, and they'll come back around. So they keep going back and forth, or you keep going back and forth with them. You'll get another another shot at this. I got the Six of Cups right there. I didn't even see the Six of Cups right there. So now there is something deceptive about him. And I just want to throw that out there, that in everything I was just saying, it's like you're falling in love with somebody. The more you can't have them, the more mysterious they are, the more intriguing they are. You're making them, and I've done this too, you're making them more important than they are, and you're making them out to be more magical than they really are. All right. So I think they intrigue you, and it's like one of those mystery things for you, but you will hear from them again. You got the Six of Cups, and I've got the Four of Cups here underneath. So, but it's like you're stuck in this energy for a while. Is Sharon in Aquarius? I had him on block for one day. Yeah. So you blocked him. You ignore an Aquarius and they like you. I like it. After readings. All right, what should you expect with this connection? Oh, a Scorpio! It's probably because you feel safer with him because you won't get hurt. You're already getting hurt. That's kind of I'm going to go after the one that I can't have, because then I really won't have to be with them and I won't have to worry about getting hurt. I'd rather chase the problem that I already know is a problem rather than get my heart hurt. I don't know how else to say it. I'd rather fuck around with that. I know you're a loser already. I know you're going to hurt me already. So, you can't hurt me. Yes, the devil. Angel's got it perfect. She's got the words for me today. The devil you know first. Hey. There's no fall from that one. All right. So we're looking at another Scorpio here. All right. What should I expect out of this connection with my Scorpio? Let's see. What is Scorpio's up to? Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. I got the Three of Swords. I've got the Hermit card. Same old, same old. You're going to be stuck. It seems like it's not really going as fast as you want it to. It doesn't mean it's going to end in heartbreak, all right? Just so you know that. The Hermit was in reverse, which just kind of means that you're kind of focused. It's going to be, it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. And it's going to make you feel insecure. I have the Queen of Pentacles and I have the Eight of Wands. And I got the Devil in reverse. The problem is you don't trust him. And so the same thing's going to happen, whatever happened the last time. So it's not that this can't go anywhere, because the Hermit card is here. There could be a new path. You could be taking a new path. But it seems as though distance is a problem between the two of you as well. And that's what what keeps you guys stuck. And it makes you lack confidence in this connection. So it's continually, it's like he'll be there as long as you want him to, but it doesn't seem like it gets any further along. All right. There seems like, you know, you keep the connection alive here in this current energy. So I'm getting the Two of Swords. It's like you've got to make the decision. Do you want to get hurt again? If you don't get the same out, I mean, it seems like you're going to continue to get the same outcome. He'll stay in your life. He'll be in your life, but you can't seem to get him. He's stuck in his own ways. He's stuck. He's stuck in his own ways right now. I would say that it's dimming your light right now, and you can't force him. It may lead to you getting hurt again, but you've got to trust your own intuition. You got the 2 and 3 of Swords showing up, which says you got to make a decision, because there's a possibility that you're just going to get your heart broken again because he's stuck in his ways. He doesn't want to move. He doesn't want to move out of his ways. He doesn't want to move out of his place. He doesn't want to move. And I am getting the Devil in reverse, which for your confidence and your health, it may be best to, you know, for your self-worth to let go of them. But, you know, the thing is that you're really attached to him, and I don't know what the lesson is there. So it's going to be whether or not you can or not, because you're the one that opened up the communication. So you're the one with the attachment. When we keep opening up lines of communication and they respond to us, that doesn't mean that they've always been waiting for us or want us all the time. That just means that they're answering us. It's as simple as that. They're answering our text. You know, but we might be thinking or creating some story in our head like, oh, they answered me. That means, you know, we got to flip that script. You want your person to be calling you. I mean, that's my opinion, and I cannot tell you what to do because I don't know your scenario. I don't know your situation, right? I'm just reading the cards, and I base my intuition off what the cards say, and whether it resonates or not, that's up to you. But yeah, so I mean, you may have more of a connection than I can pick up on in just a few moments. But the only message that I was getting that seems is that it's going to be, it's not going anywhere. It's not, he's not moving he's not making any changes that are going to make this relationship evolve. That's the message that I was getting. It's not that he's not there or that he won't be there or that you can't keep this connection alive. Is that it's just that's what's showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's there. There's a relationship there. It's just not going where you want it to go. All right. So I have also let me see. I have who's Z? I have Z. And actually Z's first. Sorry, Shanae. Z's first. I didn't see this. Let me see. For what do you see coming from me in love? There's no judgment here, Sharon. I've heard, seen, experienced it. There's everybody's got a story, and there's no judgment here when it comes to that kind of stuff. There's no judgment whatsoever. There's so many people that have been going through life changes when it comes to marriages, divorces, relationships, epiphanies, you know. It's, yeah, there's no, I mean, we're all trying to just work through what it is we're trying to, our own life. We're all trying to figure out what the fuck, right? It doesn't matter where you're coming from, what you're doing. And like, that's just it. You can tell, you know, so I know people who are married and freaking miserable. So I don't, you know, it doesn't. My parents, all right, they're just too old to give a shit anymore. All right. I see you gotta let down your guards here a little bit. So if you've been blocked by somebody, a divine masculine and Aries, you've been waiting on somebody. I see somebody coming in for you. Somebody coming in to make peace with you. I got 4 of Wands. I see a reunion of some sort. Somebody who you've either been in a commitment with or want to be in a commitment with or feel like home with, or you've just, you know what I mean? You've been waiting on this person. And I have the 7 of Pentacles. So it seems like it could be there was a roadblock with somebody. The same thing. The 7s are coming up for you. I got somebody stepping up, the Temperance card, to maybe make some peace, restore balance here. But you have a new direction coming in. It seems like somebody wants to continue investing in this connection, is what I'm getting. We just people. I like that. We're just people, and we didn't come into this world with directions, and we're just trying to figure it out. And, you know, those who throw stones, right? Isn't that the saying? Or something like that. So you've got somebody stepping up to make peace with you. Or if there's nobody that you blocked with, this is somebody coming in that you've been waiting on a new person coming into your life. There's an Emperor coming in. All right. All right. Schnee. We'll move by the end of the year. Let's see. I hope so. We got Shay. I wish my Shay was moving back here. And that's how I spell his name, Shay. You got the 9 of Cups just flew up, upright. So wish fulfillment. You're overstressing, you're overthinking, and you've got a lot of fears and doubts. But if you want it, it's going to happen. The 9 of Cups. Yeah, so I'm seeing you being overwhelmed, but you just need to get focused and organized. You can make it happen with the Queen of Wands. All right, we got the 2 of Wands, which is showing traveling. You're at a crossroads. You got to make a decision and make plans and get out of your comfort zone. So you're going to have to get your head straight and get your responsibilities together. We got the 4 of Wands underneath that showing a home. So we are seeing, though, you're overwhelmed, or you got to start getting your shit together, getting focused and getting the details in order. But it's showing me that you have the ability to move by the end of the year. 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. But you have the Queen of Wands upright, in reverse, which can show somebody who's getting distracted, who's overwhelmed, who's you got to put in you got to do something. You got to get focused and do something. Gotta make it work, make it happen. All right. So Midori, is that beautiful evolution? Is your name Midori? because I have two more. I just need to know if that's your... If that's you. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is you. What does Kay feel? Okay. Okay, that's you. You'd like to know what Kay feels towards me after I move to another department. Let's see. All right, how does Kay feel? The Emperor. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. So it's weird because you say there's another girl that replaced you. And of course, I got to get the Queen of Pentacles to show up, but I'm just asking about you. So it still thinks about you, still attracted to you. All right. You may have raised positions or moved up in positions. I don't know. There could be a little bit of envy, or, they're thinking about you now that you're gone. I have the Knight of Wands showing there's still attraction towards you. But I feel like they see you moving on. And I got the Emperor card. So I don't know if they see you moving on, moving up, or what's going on. And you got the Ace of Wands, but they still think about you. It's like there's potential there. But I don't know if you're a boss or if you're what's going on here, but they're still invested in this connection. But the Seven of Pentacles shows me you're going in a new direction. And they may feel like you've moved on or moved up. I don't feel like it's finished business between the three of you. The two of you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it just seems like, I don't know, is there jealousy? There could be jealousy about you. There's jealousy showing through here. And I got the Queen of Cups in reverse, so I do see jealousy. And it could be about work, or it could be about the other person, or the other person is jealous of you. I don't know. He may still think of you. And if that other person that's replaced you, he may be thinking about you, or I don't know, I'm getting jealousy. Does that make sense to you? Because I don't often get jealousy, but I'm getting that. I got the Emperor and the Justice card. But those are your cards. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. I hope that helped. Oh my God. Yeah, Annie, you can go ahead. I have one more left. You'll be my last one, Annie, if you get it in right now. because I'm going to stop right after I do Deborah and you. All right. Let's see. I'm Aries. Roll my knees. All right, let's see. Let's see. I've got the 3 of Wands, so I am seeing relocation. And I'm seeing the King of Cups. There she is. And the Queen of Cups, your mother. So that's pretty clear. So she will be relocated to be with your mother, is what it's saying. Well, there's plans to. The Hierophant. There's plans to. Right? You got to set boundaries is what I'm getting. 7 of Wands. But I am getting that there's plans to relocate. And the Hierophant can talk about commitment. And the 7 of Wands is setting boundaries. So make sure she stays committed to her plans. But the 3 of Wands says it's looking good. Your poor mama. Still being a mama at 94. All right. All right. Well, I didn't see any more come through. I thought she was going to come through. So my voice is going, so I am going to cut it short. I will be live tomorrow with Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces. And then I'll be again on Wednesday. So I hope you guys enjoy the night. I need to let my voice rest. And I love you guys. Thank you all for supporting me. She's the Leo queen. She definitely is. My mom's a Leo rising. I can see my mom still being that woman at 94, taking in her grandchildren, her kids, or anybody. Yeah, I can see it. Leos are about children and family. Yes, membership is tomorrow, and I am going to I'm going to probably talk a little bit about transurfing tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Annie did come through, so let me get Annie's question real quick, and then I'm out. All right. Let's see. For why the confusion in the relationship? All right, I got this last one. All right. Why the confusion in this relationship? Let's see. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Remember, the energies are always shifting, always changing. Why the confusion in the relationship? Let's see. Why the confusion in the relationship? The World card in reverse. Let's see. The Judgment card. Is there any kind of judgment based off of accomplishments or truths or lies or dishonesty? Seems like somebody's not being honest with their goals, or they haven't been honest about their work goals or their living or what they're aiming for or what they want. There seems to be some truth that needs to be exposed in the relationship. All right. And the world in reverse can say somebody doesn't feel accomplished, or they're working really hard towards something. They want to work towards something in their life, and they're focused more on that, and they just don't feel accomplished or successful just yet. All right. I got the Page of Wands. I feel like there's been judgment about reckless behavior, or there's been some poor decision making, or there's been some sort of lie or dishonesty that's happened. I got a very impulsive, childish energy, reckless behavior, and maybe not wanting, the Page of Wands in reverse, maybe burnt out, maybe not, maybe just doing childish things, maybe making bad decisions. You could be dealing with somebody who lies a lot, lies about their ambitions in life, lies about what they're really doing, lies about the potential, isn't very active in pursuing any goals. And maybe you're reflecting that on them. Maybe they see their truth, or you are figuring out their truth. And I got the King of Wands in reverse. So I don't know if there's a non-committal type of energy, very intense emotions, a very distracted type of person, and somebody who has no ambition or confidence or commitment. They have commitment issues. And that could be with anything in their life with the World card in reverse. So it doesn't necessarily have to be with a relationship. It's with everything. It's with my goals in life, what I want, my confidence. I make childish decisions. I'm irresponsible. I lack confidence. All right. And so they may not want you to judge them, or you judge them, or they're afraid you're going to judge them, or you've called them out on it. And so there is no confusion. You know the truth. The Two of Cups is showing up here, though. And the thing is it could be around, are we on the same page? Do we want a relationship? There is love there. You guys both have an emotional connection together, but you're dealing with somebody who has like a lack of motivation. And maybe, and I got the Ten of Swords. So I'm seeing like it's you already know. You already know, and it keeps showing up for you. And it's like it could be they're not sure if they want a relationship, if they're ready for a relationship. They may just want a sexual connection. That's what these cards are showing up as. But it feels like you already know the truth. And I got the Lovers in reverse. It's like somebody here who there's a connection there. It could be chemistry, but they're not 100% sure they want commitment. Right. And if there was any kind of dishonesty, it feels like that's coming through the reading too. Like there's been some dishonesty the entire time. All right. I got like no focus. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't feel like, one, it's not going anywhere, but two, it's not going anywhere. Like one, it's not going anywhere because you'll probably, the Two of Cups, you guys will probably continue to communicate. The other thing is though, is that they lack focus. So it may not move faster than you want it to. It might not move anywhere, at least in this energy right now. So I hope that helps. And let me know if that made sense. All right, guys. I love you, and I will see you soon. And I'm going to click out soon, Annie, because I don't want anybody else to sign in. But I just want to make sure that resonates. And but the bottom line is I feel like you already know the truth of it, or you exposed the truth, or you said something and they like the sands of time. All right, guys. See you later. Take care. Thank you all again.